Mark Flick in the deuce out of Apollo. Bobby Krause in the 83 car. Timmy Doran in car number 12. Jim Weller in the 31. Flying Brian Fink in the 66F. Dick Rankin 66. Dave Murdick 35. Doug Flick in the 7. Tim Engels 68. Rex King 65. Bob Waring Sr. in the 1. Scott Barris in the 3. Mike Sutton 21. Triple deuce of Lernerville Ripper. The 07 of Mark Shadwell. George Hobaugh, the 40. Carl Murdick, 6. Tommy Marshall, the 3rd, on the 18. Bobby Krause, share the front row. At the straight, we cut them loose. The green is down, and we're going racing. Out in turn number 1, flicking his traditional low groove. Bobby Krause up high. And it'll be Krause breaking out on top. Tim Doran chases Mark Flick up to the top side of the speedway. And Doran takes the runner-up spot. Now Doran gets a little bit out of shape, and now they got a whole bunch of cars stacked up in turn number 2. Rex King is involved. All right, here we go. The restart comes off of corners 3 and 4. Doran down low, and Krause cruising up high. Bobby Krause and Timmy Doran run 1 and 2. Mark Flick is 3rd. Shadwell having his problems in the 07 car, and he's headed to the infield, or at least down on the low side of the speedway. As Tim Doran has taken the lead away from Bob Krause. Timmy Doran and Bob Krause are hooked up in a good battle for the lead. Brian Fink, Dick Rankin now up there in the top 4 in the 66 car. Krause again gets high out of 2, and Doran opens it up on him. Fink is 3rd, followed by Dick Rankin and Jim Weller. Brian Fink now gets by Bob Krause. And Flying Brian rides 2nd. Dick Rankin loses the handle in 3 and 4. Bumped a little bit by Jim Weller, who really had nowhere to go. Krause doing everything he can to get that runner-up spot back. Normally runs high, is up on the low side. Dick Rankin now has broken in the 66 car. Rankin in the 66 heads to the infield. And here comes Brian Fink. Now we have a 3-way battle for the lead. On the backstretch, Doran with still a slight advantage over Bobby Krause. Krause pushing the cushion out of turn number 4. 3-car battle royal on the backstretch. Doran continues to run inside. Krause is outside, and Brian Fink is just looking for an opening in the 66F. Krause now pushes the advantage on the 83 car. But Doran runs strong on the inside of 1 and 2. It's Krause by 2 car lengths as they enter the corner. Doran comes back strong coming off the bottom. Maybe a little bit of smoke on the back of Bob Krause's car. Just the tiniest whiff. It may just be dust off the rear tires too, but CROUSE, who was a winner on Sunday, has Timmy Doran working on him hard as they continue to battle side by side. Don't forget, we've got 5 extra laps tonight. Tonight's race is a 25-lap race. This will be lap 13 on the books here and the official halfway point. CROUSE continue to duke it out for the lead. Each driver settled into a groove. Doran gets a better run off of the cushion that time. Looks like Brian Fink was thinking about going up top. Carl MURDICK is headed to the pits in the 6 car. The lap car, Tommy Marshall, would play a part in this one here, another lap or two. Scott Barris looks like he's going to head out in CROUSE now. Falls back in the 83, and CROUSE has broken. It's a flat tire on the left rear, and the yellow will come out.
He's headed back to the pit area.
But look at that yellow number 1 car come to the high side. Bob Waring Sr. Pieces of race car all over the front straightaway as the yellow comes out. The yellow is out. We've got a bunch of debris down here on the front stretch. Restart. Doran pinches his car as low as he could on the corner, but here comes Waring. Bob Waring Sr. is your new leader. Mark Flick sees that high side working, and here he comes now in a deuce. So another high-low duel, but Waring now is pulling things out a little bit. Mark Flick has found that outside groove to his liking. He is now working on Tim Doran. And Flick comes across the stripe wheel to wheel with Doran for second. Bob Waring Sr. leads him down the back straightaway. Flick now second in 2. Couple of cars getting together. Mike Sutton and George HOBAUGH. Doran gets back into the runner-up spot. Five to go, and Brian Fink is headed to the pit. Mark Flick has a problem in 2. And just when it looked like the stick was going to challenge, now Jim Weller drops out, so they're dropping like flies here. Waring has opened things up to about 8 or 10 car lengths over Timmy Doran. 4. The white flag is out, his last time around. Bob Waring Sr. wins it. Timmy Doran will get a hard-fought second place. Mark Flick third. Fourth will go to Dave Murdick in the 35 and Rex King to finish fifth. So the folks from Ferranti Oldsmobile down there on the Speedway. Also Pittsburgh Circle Track Club. As Mr. Invitational Bob Waring Sr. will be getting set to climb out of the car. We're going to double check a couple things, but it's been about 4 years since Bob Waring Sr. won a modified race here. And we're double checking that again, but I'll tell you what, this is going to be a popular win. You welcome him back into victory lane in car number 1, Mr. Bob Waring Sr. The last time that Bob Waring Sr. won a modified race here at the Lernerville Speedway, it was July 6th, 1990. I'll tell you what, that old guy moves pretty good. And Bob accepting the accolades from the folks from Ferranti Oldsmobile. Chris Mazier, the trophy girl down there, who also sang our national anthem this evening.